Hi everyone, my name is Reina, and I'm going to be sharing with you some fun tips and tricks for what to do with your body when you're singing. I know that sometimes it can be a little intimidating to be on stage and to have everybody just looking at you, and if you haven't rehearsed, then sometimes you end up standing there like this. And that's my mouth moving because I'm singing a little bit fast. But yeah, you just end up kind of looking like a fish out of water. So the first thing that I want to say when we are addressing the topic on what to do with your arms, your face, your body, is to be thinking about the fact that your voice is you. You are your voice. So whatever you're doing with your body has to be a reflection of what you're singing. So if you're singing a really slow song, then it might be kind of silly to be like doing one of these moves right here. If you're singing a really fast song, then you probably don't just want to be standing still in one spot. I'm going to go a little bit more into depth with that now because your arms and your legs are just an extension of your instrument. They are more of like the expressive pieces. You know, you'll see a lot of singers who kind of hit like high notes when they're going up high, or, you know, if they're feeling the song. And your feet are just kind of there to help you keep the beat, right? They keep you grounded, they keep you planted in place. So they're more like the bells and whistles on your instrument. But when it comes to your face is extremely important to your instrument. When we talk about our support system for singing, we're talking about our belly, and we're talking about having proper belly breathing postures. So once you have a support system down, the notes want to just come out naturally because you have great technique. But it's up to your face to shape those notes. So we're going to talk a little bit more about what to do with your face. First thing is that you want to make sure you're dropping your jaw, because if you have this amazing support system and your mouth is doing this, no matter how great the support sound system is, it's never going to sound as clear as if you open your mouth. So you always want to be opening your mouth, right? The second thing is that when it comes to your eyebrows and your nose, they play a big part of actually shaping the notes that you sing. So if you're thinking about, I have to hit a high note right now and it's going to be rolling up really fast, because high notes move really fast, low notes move a lot slower. So when you're thinking about high notes, you might want to lift your eyebrows, you might want to flare out your nose. When you're thinking about hitting a low note, you might want to drop your jaw even further. Make sure that the note has plenty of room to come out. Some fun things to do, and what I would recommend is practicing in front of a mirror. Just like a football player watches game footage of themselves after a big game so they can figure out, you know, did the move they do to the left or to the right actually make sense? The same thing can happen for a singer. If you watch yourself, you're going to learn so much. If you record yourself and listen to audio of yourself, you're going to learn so much. So maybe you might think that by doing like this on stage, you look really good, right? Do one of those moves and you're like, oh my goodness, I just watched myself on video and I realized that that doesn't look good at all. So you have to be thinking about if what you're doing with your body is actually conveying the message of the song appropriately, and more importantly, does it look good for your instrument? Because since we're all singers, we all practice proper support the same way and opening of the mouth the same way, but we all are made a little bit different, right? So an acoustic is going to sound different than an electric, Casio is going to sound different than a Yamaha. Myself, Miss Reina, I'm going to sound different than you as your instrument because we're built differently. So you have to think about what looks good for you. If you're feeling like nervous on stage, or if you're feeling any type of stage fright, it's a good idea to practice your moves to a T. So that way when you get on stage, even if you forget a little bit of it, you still know what's coming next. It's preparation, right? It keeps you prepared. Holding on to the microphone is one way to practice. Sliding the microphone out of the mic stand is another way. Are you going to sing with your hands on the mic stand and actually use it as your prop? Are you going to play with the cord of the microphone? Is there a cord of the microphone? Are you going to do some dance moves? Hey, 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 right? So there's a lot that you can do. There's a lot of artistic expression that you can put into this to make it seem like yourself. But most importantly, know that while your arms and your legs and your hands and your feet are all auxiliary bells and whistles for your instrument, your face is really, really important, because if this is how we support our notes, then this is how we make sure that they are in tune and not sharp or flat, and that they are coming out as strong as possible. So I hope that this video was informative for you, and I look forward to seeing all of you on the Take Lessons website. Bye!